Hello everybody. Sorry this is taking a while. But I'm tweeting that I'm live. I also had to send an email to my teacher. And yeah, my nap took longer than I was expecting, but I have not been sleeping like I need to be. So I ended up taking a longer nap. No, I think it's one word. I think it's Stormvale Castle. Should double check that. Yep, Stormvale Castle. There. Yep, there we go. And do that. Oh, no! That's okay. Hey, Hawaiian Gamer. It's nice to see you. How are you doing? Boop. Yeah, I'm doing the whole YouTuber thing. You know what's up. I gotta let people know I'm live. So they can come watch me and be like, he's so good at Elden Ring. Like, I bet he gets all the ladies. And they'd be right. Or something like that. I was making the joke in my science class. Basically about that, where I was wearing a lab coat, which makes you look very snazzy, very professional-like. Oops. Okay, so I have to edit this. How do I do? That's going to be great. Oh, I have an idea. So I'll do boom. Oh no, somebody retweeted. Okay, then I'll just do this. Bam. There I go. I know, behind the scenes stuff. So interesting. Oh yeah, pro streamer right here. Exactly, Hawaiian Gamer. You know what's up. I'm the best at being, me. That's a lie. I don't even know how to be myself. So instead, oh god, I didn't copy it, because I'm smart. Back to Twitter. I'm good. I'm the best, even, maybe. Some say I'm the best. Others say I'm just like the rest. That was a rhyme. Thank you for your time. There we go. Now I did it. Ah, help. There we go. But how have you been, Hawaiian? What have you been up to? Have you taken over California yet? 'Cause I know that's totally a thing that you're trying to do. I'll be honest with you. I've never been there. Do 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 do. But yeah, today we're going to be doing an important side quest in Elden Ring, and it is important for one reason, and the reason is this is how you get one of the endings in the game. The ending, I do not believe I'm going for it with this character, but I'm showing it off because I originally started this on my own time. This was something that I did just I showed the castle briefly, I believe, and then I just finished it off on my own. Wasn't going to really do anything more with it, and then I was looking online, saw the endings, and it turns out this little side thing is a way like to get one of the endings in the game. And it involves this dude, it involves his daughter. You actually meet the daughter first. So the daughter is over here-ish. So when you run into the south on the Weeping Peninsula, you meet this blind girl, and she's like, sorry, help, my dad is in the castle. The servants have gone super nuts, and I'm worried that he's going to die. So please save him. So then you walk in here and explore it around. It's kind of big. It's got mean enemies, typical Soul stuff. And you do that, and I didn't find him, so I thought maybe it was a different castle, and I looked it up. And that's when I found that this is a side quest that's important for an ending, but also that you had to go up a different path than I did, and I looped around more, and I just didn't realize. Actually, you didn't have to go the different path. It's just that when you go on the path you're supposed to, you just have to go down this other path that I didn't do. And then here he is. This is the father. Isn't he a lovely individual? And then you have to give the letter to him. And I should read your message there for that. Callie? I mean, my cousin lives there, so maybe? Exactly! You could be like, I own you now, cousin. You are, like, I own California. Therefore, you have to answer to me. And, yeah. What is it? YouTube and Twitch revisited. It's a Facebook community. It's... Shouldn't say that. But mostly it's there for people sharing videos and stuff. And I check out the videos every so often. So yeah. Boop a doop a boop. My message was appraised again. I haven't been checking my message appraisals. Let's check it out. What do we have here? It's dog ahead. Hasn't been rated anything. I'm honestly not surprised about that. It's a weird spot. Getting rid of it. Visions of gorgeous view. Yeah, it's doing alright. Trilix and a flame. That's getting nothing. Fine. Getting rid of it. Rolling. 6 likes, 1 dislike is one of those whatever messages where you roll into a table. You have to roll into the table in order to destroy it, because you can't, it's in the round table hold. So you can't smack it. So I guess you could jump. Maybe that would break it, but you have to roll to see it. So one person didn't like that very much, but they're dumb. Wolf ahead, therefore be wary of attack. That's be wary of pack. Sorry. That's an honest message, because it's a cave with a lot of wolves. So, up required ahead. It's in front of stairs. That's funny, but nobody's been saying anything about it since. I think I'll get rid of it. Map ahead. That's very early in the game where you get one of the maps. So yeah, that's not bad. And range battle. This is for whatever his face is. What is it? Not guard. Can't even say. Don't know. Yeah, It's not even telling me how to say his name. Come on, Google. Do your thing. Godric. There we go. kept wanting to add a W in there. I don't know what's up. There's no W in his name. It's just a Geo whatever. Geodude. Best Pokemon. I actually had a Geodude in Legends of Arceus, and I got rid of him shortly. Let's be real. Those rock types aren't the best. Because, like, they have really good physical defense, which is okay. But there's more special attacks in the game. And they have shit special attack defense. So you're like, okay, I will fight this guy, boom, 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 I'm gonna get him, and he uses a special attack, boom, I'm dead. I have a stab with this sword. That is awesome. I forgot that I have a staff. Not staff, stab. Alright, we'll end it here. I've been doing YouTuber stuff long enough. Let's talk to this guy.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. You can see how things have turned out. The menials, your rebel, they gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this by way of apology.
He gave me a twig. Okay. Here, take the letter.
From Arena. Thank you. I mean, you're dead, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands.
See, yeah, he says that. I've already got the treasured sword, because you just have to finish the rest of the castle, fight the boss, yada. And then you get his great sword, so I won't talk to him again.
Do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty. If you see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
Hey, I have the great sword, don't I? Yeah, it's right here. Oh, I guess I have to show it to him.
If you see Arena, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled.
God darn it, game. Fine. I think I move really slow. Yeah, because that's got me overburdened. Gotta jump up here. Fine. I want to teleport to Arena. We'll see how this goes. She's dead. Oh, the game's like letting you know it's the bridge of sacrifice and stuff. I gotcha, game. Clever. So this is the bridge of sacrifice. Arena sacrificed herself. Well, not really. It's like in a figurative sense. Yes, she sacrificed herself to make sure her father was alright, because she hung out here to talk to people, to be like, my father's going to die unless you go save him, deliver my letter and stuff. I was like, okay, I'll do it. I will do it. Did it teleport too far? Are you here? Oh no! She's dead. Never mind, she died. Yay! I don't know what to do. Because the father, which is the guy we just delivered the letter, is supposed to see her dead body, and then he goes, no, she's dead. I'm so sad. And then he cries or something, and then he becomes insane. Like super crazy and tries to kill you. And this is for a specific ending that I will not spoil. Only that I'm showing this off because people are exploring and whatever. You may not suspect that this is important, like me, and I guess that's sort of the point. But hey, I mean, this isn't a spoiler free, this is completely spoiler ready. I'm playing through the whole game. So here, but I won't say much more than the side quest is important for this ending, so you have to eventually find him and kill him again. Not again. For the first time. I can talk, but words are hard. Let's be real. It'd be easier to not words. Some days I'm just like, if I didn't have to use words, I could just speak telepathically, then yeah, that would be better. Run away! The dogs are rude. Do do do. Mother, you son of a goats. Fine, I'm doing this. Like, god damn, I couldn't hit him. Hashtag no spoilers. I love it. Stream keeps skipping though. Just letting you know. Okay, it seems okay now. What? That's weird. I've been watching it on my end. It hasn't been skipping for me. I don't know. No apologies. Never thought I'd be so That was a mistiming for that song. I just had it in my head. Okay. Where are these motherfucking... You asshat! Fuck you! Okay. I got you this time. Internet's so tough when it was just 1v1. Okay. So... I did previously, I went up this way. This is the longer way, because you go up this way, there's a bunch of enemies, you gotta be careful, you get swarmed and you die, and then you go up here. This is where I got the claymore, and then you go boop 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 that way. You go up, and then you go that way, there's a big fight, and then it all loops around anyways, and you go this path, and then boom. In fact, I'll show that when I do it this way. YouTube is being a boop then. YouTube is often a boop. It is the most boop. Something trying to kill me. If you try to kill me, I will kill you. Just fair warning. Also, those dogs did a lot of damage to me. Like, low key. I hate them. They're the worst. Can I use the Bloodfang Bane? Need more dex. Okay. Haven't been super investing to dex with this character. Because, like, in this game it's not, it doesn't impact your rolling speed. I just need other stuff. But, yeah. The weapons have dex requirements, which is such bullshit. Man, it just makes you try to have to diversify your stats for things. And you're like, ugh. Well, let's see. Doggos wanted to give you kisses as well. That's why you stream on Twitch. I stream on Twitch too, but I've done more things with YouTube, and it's hard to do more, like, try to grow on multiple platforms and stuff, and it's really hard when you got school. Wow, this sounds like all sorts of excuses. But you know what's up. When you have all these channels going, it's hard to promote them and do all this stuff with them. That's why I feel bad that I haven't done much with my Twitch, and why I've started to do stuff with my Twitch again. But I'm going to my inventory. What's here? Do I have the blessing? Nope, I don't. I'll drink a healing potion. I need to get more sacred tears for this character. What is my dex with this character? 14. I need 3 in order to use the Bloodfang Bloodfang Blade. It's a good weapon though. Does bleed. Bleed is a really good status effect. Some people think it's going to be nerfed. I'm not so sure, just because while it is good, there's all sorts of different kinds of builds that you can do in Elden Ring that are good. I think though maybe they're just going to nerf everything, considering just how amazingly broken you can make your characters be. But I'm like, fuck it. I think maybe Miyazaki's idea is that if you invest in the game and you overcome its challenges, then you can come back at it like stronger, and then you're like, haha, I've one upped you. But we say this, you can still die super fast. Like even these characters that are like quote unquote broken, if you mess up, you'll die. It just gives you a little bit more wiggle room. So yes. But I hate these guys over here. What? But doggos wanted to give me kisses. Super nice of them. I've met a doggo once. A long time ago. A galaxy far, far away-ish. Come at me, bro. You said come at me. You're shooting me like a frickin'... Haha! Fall off the ledge to your death. Fuck you. Those things are so annoying. Specifically the ones that shoot and fly. And the guy fell over here. And now he's hanging out with the other things. What an asshat. Well, let's go kill him. I hate him. He's the worst thing in the universe. Well, that's not true, but they're kind of not great. Motherfucker! Die! Why are you still alive? Why didn't I one-shot you? I'm going to attack you. Priority. Because you're fucking annoying as hell. So I'll get you while you're distracted. I'm going to kill the both of you. And the both of you. Haha, yes. I just showed up after they're all dead. Oh, you're still alive though. That's cute. Come at me, bro. Ta-da! Give me your soul. I mean, you already gave me his soul. Now he's giving me his items. How many dogs do you have there, Wine? I feel like this wall is here just to make you fall to your death. I hate Miyazaki. Okay. That might be really dramatic. Okay. I don't hate him. I understand why people like his game design too, because it's very methodical. Has a lot of elements that are... Yeah. He understands video games. Cool. I feel like he puts stuff in his games to be as big of an asshole, though. Like, I'm going to put a little lip here so people fall. It's like, well, okay, fun. Well, it's very old school in design in that sense. But, let's be real, Dark Souls and them, they're like the old school methodologies for games, just up to a more modern era. So, like, Dark Souls, even this game, the Souls-likes, they're all about setting up very meticulous level designs where your enemy placements are just like really spot on. The game doesn't explain much because at those days he didn't explain things in your game. He explained things through the game, sort of out of necessity. It's nice. Well, okay. Let's talk to this guy. I can...
I'm in your debt
Yeah.
for keeping the sword from those foreign creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Arena, I will spend my remaining days with her.
Arena's dead. I saw that.
For you, I will be reunited with Arena and devote my remaining days to her. Arena has a gentle nature, though. I only hope it remains intact.
Ba-dum-bum.
Thanks to you, I will be devoted.
Yeah. It's stupid, this quest line, and now we gotta go back here again. It's like, you have 2 dogs. That's awesome. My mom has 2 dogs now. The one's just a legit a-hole. I know that might be controversial take, especially on dogs, which most people are like, they can do no wrong. This dog's a jerk. He just is. He's just not a cool dude. I mean, sometimes he's been nice. Like when I was feeling sad, he's like, I'll go and we'll chill, and like he just seems sad, and I'm going to help you with that. But mostly he just looks out for himself. He's a barker too. Like to the point where we can't even correct the behavior. Because, like, if we scold him or whatever, he's just like, keeps doing it. He even does it through the scolding, so. Alright, Arena's dead, yay. Has he found her yet? Yep.
Rena, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretch is responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Arena, it will be done.
It's like, oh no, they have not met the bad dogs. Then we have a little dog, and he chewed the headphone cords. Yeah, he does stuff like that. Like this dog, you can't trust, and he's always testing to see what he can get away with. And even once he knows that rule's established, because he's actually not dumb, he's not the smartest thing ever. I'm not even saying that like in the, dogs can't be smart. I'm saying for a dog, he's not the smartest dog ever. But he's smart. He recognizes a lot of words. He's also a little dog, by the way. But it's just that when he knows that he can get away with something, he will do it. So say like, there is a rule he couldn't eat on the rug because, that's hard to clean up. So, but he would constantly be trying to bring his food over to the rug. And I'd be like, no, stop that. Got to the point where he would stop doing that. But as soon as, like, other people came over, and he's like, he knew that I was distracted, he'd go and start bringing his food to the rug again. I'd be like, no, you jerk, stop that. Brom, goddamn words. Doesn't help. I know my friend's trying to help me, but whenever I go to say stuff, he corrects me, and then I lose all my confidence talking. Boundary testers. Like a Bart dog. Bart? Oh, Bart from like The Simpsons? Yeah, he's that. Why is it the little ones that are more brave than or more jerk-like? I have a theory. Okay, it's just a joke, but it's just that dogs have a certain amount of evil in them. And when they're little, all that evil is concentrated, so it's expressed. As opposed to big dogs, the evil is dilute, and therefore we don't notice it. I'm sorry. There, dude, this actually sucks. Now I get why you attack me later, because you're all, well, angry that your daughter died. I'd be pretty upset too. She was cool. She was. I don't think I showed her on stream at all, because this is where I ran off to when I was doing solo stuff, but I mean, she was blind. She's like, I just want to make sure my father's okay. And, well, because in the end, we did save her father. But, yeah. Okay, I would kill him here, but I'm not sure if that would interrupt the quest line. Which I'll keep going, just to see if I can show off more of what you have to do in order to beat, to have that ending. But, that's not the ending I'm going for. I did find the ending I'm going to try to do. I don't know how to get it, but it seems to match this character's, like, MO, that being of a paladin. But I may not try for that ending either, depending on, like, the lore that gets revealed around it. And I was talking to my friend about the lore, And he's like, you just got it wrong, and you should watch this guy's videos on it. I get where he's coming from. I won't necessarily spoil stuff for me, but I want to do this playthrough, or even any Souls game. I want to do it first, trying to figure it out myself, which isn't going to happen with most of them because I absolutely hate them. This one, yeah. This one, I like more than I hate, but this area that we're about to go up to, I'm not going to bash my head against the wall. Okay, so this is the next main part. We're going to give it a few attempts. And if I'm just getting really angry, which happened with my other character, then we're just going to leave and do side content for this stream. I'll come back later and do it. And I might just do it on off camera. I hate to do that because it's the main part, but I tried to show things. This area is the most Dark Souls-like area, and I can tell you I feel it. It's hard to describe my issues with it because I can be like, it's tough in certain ways. That's mostly it. But ultimately I don't like hard, so it's going up against a gradient. It has to be very specific with difficulty for me to like. The only game that's done difficulty right for me is Bleed 2 and Bleed 1. Like, those games, they're difficult, especially when you play them on hard, but it's just really balanced because it's like a certain level of arcade difficulty. It's not like the game's pulling the rug out on you. The Souls games, yeah, they're not necessarily, but in a way they kinda are, because Miyazaki just likes to throw shit at you. And it's like a case of the enemies, when they have abilities, tend to be a little bit better with it than you are. So sometimes even when you get their abilities, it's just not quite the same. Because he's balancing it so it feels harder for the players, which is okay. I hate it, absolutely, because for me, I want it to be a give and take. And it would be fine if you would have to work harder for something, because it would make you more powerful than before, which is sort of what is there. There you go. And that's dead. But sort of not. Like I said, it's like just when you get that ability, it's not as powerful as it was in the hands of your enemies, kind of a thing. Like, case in point, you fight the Knight Raider Cavalry, and they have these huge ass flails, like bigger than you flails, right? You kill them. Then you get their flail, and you're like, oh my god, I got this gigantic flail, and it must be, because look at those stat requirements. Also, hey, Shadow Wolf, nice to see you, bud. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Yes. Anyways, going off back to my tangent. So you're like, I got this huge flail, has a little big stat requirement, but that's okay, because it's something that I'm building up to. So this is it. That is what this huge ass flail, that's twice the size of you, becomes in your hands. Alright, and admittedly, that's not for all the things that you get. Sometimes it's sort of more or less the same thing. But the thing is, Miyazaki is balancing this stuff mostly out of the player's favor, so that when you overcome the game, you feel awesome. But it's also why I'm fine with like the builds feeling like really broken and people going, oh my god, this is so busted, they have to nerf it. It's like, no, because the whole thing is, once you invest in the game and you work really hard and you overcome its challenges, you overcome its challenges. And a lot of these builds feel broken because you have overcome the game, not because, well, okay, maybe the scaling and stuff is a little bit busted, especially compared to other Souls games, but mostly it's just that you've gotten good. And you can get good. So I'll accept and appreciate those things. Oh, motherfucker. That was on me, though, because I tried to go at it a little too soon. That is what will get me in this area, and it has been getting me in this area, is that I've been trying to go at them a little too soon. And that's just, you have to learn their combos to learn when you can retaliate. But again, it's designed sort of against you, because their combos will not give you much room to navigate. Give you some, but you have to really just learn, which often requires many, many deaths. I am at the point in this game, though, that death doesn't really bother me. It just happens. And it's like, okay, whatever. Even losing runes. I'm like at a point where, like, heck, even 5,000 probably with this character, I'd be like, whatever. I can get like 1,000 back easily. Like, really easy. Maybe in like a minute. And that's not even a good farming spot. So it really doesn't matter. This area coming up is complete horseshit, by the way. Okay. But this character... God, well, they're... Okay, then. Warn your friends. That makes sense. And I'm going to run away. Because, honestly... Not about that life. Okay, it's quite a few. But I have some room to run. Because I cleared this out. Just now. Okay. Are they still coming for me? We'll wait a second, and then we'll go out. But yeah, like, you can also see how this game is sort of balanced. As I started to say that, I realized there's something else I wanted to say about it. It's like balanced the way Miyazaki wants it to be. I think that's sort of my issue. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. It's a revelation for me there, everybody. So I'm sorry if it seems a bit strange. It's like, well, that was very weirdly worded. It's like, I was just saying that, and I was like, I think I understand a little bit better. Okay. Careful. He threw shit at me? I gotta kill this guy first. They're all fucking assholes. God. Never mind. Okay. Admittedly, when you fight more than one enemy, this game... Yes. Shit. I have less health potions than I really should. But if I got healing with this character, let's test out heal. Is this even worth it? Holy shit, that's half my mana. But that's like an actual heal spell. I mean, healing flask. That's a lot of mana though. I'm going to go with ultimately no. I need my mana for blocking. Okay, would you say easier? No. I'd actually say this game's harder than Dark Souls. In quotation marks. I think maybe you can get more busted than you can in Dark Souls. God damn it! I didn't know I was loaded. I mean, that's on me, but that's still fucking annoying. Come at me, bro, you motherfucking asshole. You just go to stand at a wall and shoot the wall? Okay, now he's coming at me. A little bit further, please. There we go. Okay. Be smart. There, Toasty. He's going to probably do 3. There. That's my chance to strike. I fucking hate you. I fought so many of these guys. I fought spirit versions of them. None of this was on stream, by the way. It's just some dungeons that I haven't gotten to on stream. I hate you and everything you stand for. When I find Miyazaki, okay, this is not actually going to happen, disclaimer, but I'm going to punch him in the face. Okay, it's not actually going to happen. But, yeah, low-key this game is making me salty with a man I've never met. That's how angry this is getting me. And you know what? I think Miyazaki would be proud of himself for me saying that. He's like, yeah, I did it. This game is like... his games are all about him. Maybe that's not fair to say. I think that's what it feels like. That's fair in a sense. Make the stuff that you personally are going to enjoy, but it's like we're really just passengers in this universe. It's all what he wants from it, which is like you can feel it in Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, the mage builds were apparently a little bit harder because like they existed, but Miyazaki really just wanted you to run around with a big sword. He wanted this Berserk feeling universe. And once you watch Berserk and you play Dark Souls again, you're like, oh, this is a video game Berserk. And you know what? It's the best representation of Berserk that we're ever going to get. Because when people make... punch him in the face. Well, thank you for the tip. Sorry, I should be reading your comments. This is how salty I am with these games. He was the wall watcher, he was, and now he's the dead watcher. Gotta look for the patterns. This is true. It's just like old school games. It's just dumb because like there's no way around it. You just gotta do it. Thank you for the tips. I try my best, but take it with a grain of salt. I'm not the best at these games. I would follow somebody who actually is good at these games and listen to their tips. And then punch him in the face. Like I said, I'm not actually going to do it. I'm just really mad with this guy. There you go. And I think I said it. It's taking me a while to think of how to word it. It's not necessarily the difficulty. It is in a sense, though. Again, fighting up the gradient. I don't really care for difficulty, because difficulty is just... you gotta keep doing the same things over and over again. Oh, I didn't realize we could do this. This makes this area much better. Fine, this is on me, actually. I should just get a ranged weapon with my... I do have a ranged weapon with my other character. Have a ranged weapon. They're important tools. Even if you're not a ranged weapon build, just have one. You need it for, like, here... you run up and you have that happen, right? And you can't really do much about it. You can run and you dodge and weave, but you got two people throwing firebombs at you. Really inevitable that you'll take damage. I just took damage there because he went to the corner and then I couldn't shoot him. I should have gone ham on him. That's okay. Didn't realize that was something I could do. But we're fine. Yes, I'm not actually going to punch him in the face. I'm just mad at him. And I think partially that's because these universes, they're designed for him. So like I was saying, with Dark Souls, the sorcerer is hard. I put this in quotation marks because, admittedly, the Sword and Shield build was just easy in Dark Souls. Okay, I'm just going to retreat for a bit so they de-aggro and then I'll go back at them. But it was... I think easier for PvE. Mage was really good for PvP. And this is coming from my friend who isn't a gamer. So, I feel sorcery was the way to get absolutely fucking busted in Dark Souls. But, I think that's partially because Miyazaki wasn't building around that. So he's like, oh yeah, magic exists. Okay, this is a magical universe. But... let's get back to talking about the big weapons again. So it's like really balanced around that. In a way, I feel like that's also a shortcoming. But in any sense, when you do things the way he wants you to, these games aren't as bad. But that's just it, right? It's all about what he wants you to do, as opposed to, like, player stuff. But that said, I feel like he can beat him at his own game. This might be, like, a big, huge asshole-ish thing for me to say. I kind of feel like a jerk saying this. But god damn it, this guy is just in a really bad spot. Okay, I just rolled and took damage from that because I have the fat boy roll. And me trying to be careful here is actually going to get me killed. So let's drink up. That potion healed a lot of health. We just gotta book it. Gotta book it to him. Oh, now you move, you fucking asshat. I actually, that makes me mad. Like, what the fuck? You weren't moving all this time and now you move. I have so much rage. I am so mad. I'm mad at everything. And I know that was in my favor, but why the fuck was that not happening before? Why the fuck was it then? He's like, yeah, now I'll move. When all this time I was like running away and all this stuff and he wasn't doing shit. Again, this area makes me mad. It's how it's designed. And you could also say it's designed to make you a little bit frustrated and you feel good when you overcome it. I don't, because I feel like this guy's just being a jerk to me. Fuck! I'm fine. He actually didn't hurt me. Fuck you, though. What? Oh, shit. I'm okay. People pick on the fall damage in this game because it's either you die instantly or you take none. That's a mechanic. As you notice, that fall just took a lot of my stamina. So when you have stamina and the dexterity, basically when you fall from a great height, all that happens is that you take the stamina damage. You don't take actual damage. God damn it! There's so many holes here. I know I have to pay attention where I'm going. These things are on me. I can acknowledge it. And I try to be as open about it. Or like, what's the phrase? Open-minded. I try to be as honest. There we go. I try to be as honest with myself as possible. Which, you know, I'm probably, I really just don't know like how unbiased I am with myself, because it's a really important thing for me to be unbiased and as like subjective as I can. Admittedly, I'm coming at things from my perspective, but I try really, really, really hard not to. My bias is in making it so I am as unbiased as possible. But anyways, so I try to be honest when it's on me, but admittedly some of that's my perspective of me not being good at the game. So some things that might feel like when you come back later, it's like, you know what, yes, there's actually stuff here, it's just hard to notice at first. And I have noticed that, and it's fine. But I'm still angry. It leaves me angry, not satisfied, because of just how it was designed, presented. That's harder for me to explain, at least right now. Maybe when I'm more with it. But let's go back to, what is it saying? Oh, there's a fucker over here. I fucking hate you. I hate you so damn much. I'm actually doing better in this area than I have been, you know. But it's very slow and meticulous, which I feel he wants you to do. There's a thing in here. You get a talisman after you fight a mini boss, which is good. It gives you stuff for curved swords, which I'm not using. I could use this, but yeah. What's this? What does this need? This needs Dex and Faith. I don't even have close to enough faith to use that. My other character is pretty close to actually being able to use the Winged Angel. Do I want to fight as a mini boss? You know, you just get the thing for the curved swords, which is kind of whatever. And I'm doing, but I've cleared out a lot of this, and I might be able to clear it out better. But again, just slow, meticulous. Especially this character doesn't do a lot of damage. He's more built for being slow and meticulous. I don't think it's locked. I think I might have to fight him and then I get the key. Okay, fine game. That's how it's gotta be, it's how it's gotta be. But yes, I think ultimately it's just that the way these games, difficulty and stuff is designed, it's just Miyazaki designing it for himself. In fact, there was this, my friend told me about it, I'm not sure how true it is. I'm going to say this thought before I go in there, because I'm not going to be able to say much once I'm in there. Oh, my friend told me there's this time that he was watching somebody play either Bloodborne or Dark Souls, whatever, one of the Souls games, and he like fell in a pit, and he's surrounded by enemies, but he gets out of it. Miyazaki is disappointed. He says, should have died. So, and my friend's like, yeah, he wants people to be really careful and meticulous and stuff. I think this highlights a different aspect of his personality, which is, well, he exactly said it. He should have died. Again, this is an anecdotal story of Miyazaki, so I probably shouldn't use this to base stuff on his personality. But if it's true, that's just his mindset. It's like he wanted the player in this situation to die. Wasn't really happy that he didn't. But the player didn't die because the guy was good at the game, or cheesing the systems, or whatever, which I would argue is just a good way. Damn, he's a Spock, right? It's just, the reason the guy didn't die, he probably would have, and he might have even with his skill, but maybe a bit luck, maybe a bit skill, maybe a bit exploit. But it's him figuring out the game enough that he is able to escape the system and live. That's the point, though. But Miyazaki's like, nope, he should have died because this was the situation that he got thrown into, and that was the outcome that I wanted. You know, sort of. I don't think that's me inserting myself into... Wow, that's weird. Don't quote that. That's the title of my sex tape, by the way, inserting myself. No, it's like... I don't feel like that's me inserting, like, my own, like, bias into the situation. That's also not what I should say. As scientists, you know, we always say everybody has bias, which I don't like, because bias has certain connotations. It's like everybody has a slant. That's ultimately what they're trying to get at. So we all have a slant for how we view and interpret things. So admittedly, that's going to be there. But I don't feel like I'm doing that too much here, because I'm just trying to be open-minded. But it seems like from that story, his whole thing and the issue was that the guy lived when he was thrown in a situation that Miyazaki was like, no, you know, surrounded by enemies that should get you killed. And it's like, yes and no. Or should get you killed until you're good at the game. I feel like that's how it should be designed. I feel Neo 2 is a little bit more like that. Neo 2 has its own bullshit, though. So I don't think it's like the perfect. It's better for me. I've gotten used to its systems. Thing with Neo 2 is it's not as brutally hard as the Souls games. It's more like brutal. Wow. I was just going to say unforgiving. The Souls games are more unforgiving. That's what I should have said. It's not as unforgiving as the Souls games. You can do more builds and they're more whatever. But from like a certain aspect of game design, I'd say that's better. But these games, yeah. Here I go. I should be fine. My other character absolutely decimated this guy. Here we go with laughing. Okay, never mind. I'm completely fine. Get fucked. Well, this character is a little bit more noob focused, though. And also I heard the laughing, which I think... Did I show it on stream? I must have. There's a guy up front, and you talk to him, it's like, don't go through the main part, go through the side thing. The guards don't know about it. I think he was trying to get me killed. That was the guy. He's like, ha ha ha, you going to get him? Look at all these things. A lot of people died fighting him. He did a lot of damage to my other character. This character, though, boom. See, that guy just died to him. Yeah, this character's good at blocking. So there's some avenues. Okay, I'll give that to Miyazaki. Admittedly, he has learned from some of this stuff. Some of the builds are a bit better. But again, some of the way he's designed things, like you can't block magic, so you have to dodge certain attacks. So you have to approach situations a little bit more like he wants you to. So I don't think he's quite... Oh, he's trying to hit me. I'll kick you! Maybe he wasn't trying to. Maybe there's somebody on the ladder. I'm just kicking at this imaginary guy. That definitely seemed like he was just trying to punch me, so... But, yeah. I guess it also just doesn't really feel fair. Okay. This guy's still alive, but I have this guy with a fire thing over there. Okay. Just gotta be very best. No one ever was. Catch them is my tests. Train them is my cause. Pokemons. Okay. I'm navigating this area better. I'll give them that too. And people, guess that's the draw. I don't know. I don't know what I feel about it. I think at some point I got angry at Miyazaki for asking things. It's like, you gotta do it this way. This guy to the left, is that what these things? Be wary of left. Thank you, that is very good. Yeah, you can't grab me through my shield, though. That guy backstabbed my other character, though. He's very rude. Over here, there's a guy here. He's dead now. There's a straight sword. Oh, that's what the thing gave me, not him. Yay! Got a pickled foul foot. Give me lots of runes. I need to get a bleed weapon. I think I do have a bleed weapon, because there's this cheese with this ancient dragon that you can do, and you can get like 100,000 souls. Very easy. But he has a lot of health, so it's not recommended you do that unless you have a bleed weapon. Oh, where the fuck did I go? Because there's another avenue you can do. Get more items. So I guess it's a bit weird, because I'll acknowledge that these things are well designed, but also I feel like they're designed kind of I guess it's just that he's designing it very specifically. Wow, I'm going on a huge rant. But I have gone on record of saying I do not like most of the Souls-like games. Nioh 2 is the only one that I've sort of have appreciated. I actually really like Nioh 2. I want to play it again. But it's not made by Miyazaki. It's made by a different team. And it's just different. And people, I'd say a lot of Souls veterans would say, this is too easy, Nioh 2. And comparatively it is. Because, like, for instance, you could make a blocking build in Nioh 2 if you invest right. Then you can make a guy that just blocks things. But I like that. Because you make a character that would block things, and then you make one that would have to dodge. Admittedly, it's going to be a little bit harder for the one who has to dodge. I put that in quotation marks. If it's sort of your mindset, it shouldn't be as hard. But having to dodge still has that risk reward. This is the path I was supposed to go. Because you go over here. Be careful, there's this guy. Okay, so when he does that attack, I can actually counter. Stab me, please? Please stab. You're supposed to stab, you... Fine, don't. Stab. Look, we can do this song and dance all day. I don't mind. But I'm not going to try to punish until you do that. I have 10,000 souls. That's a level up. Not souls, sorry, runes. Like, okay, low-key, if I'm playing on my own, I don't give a shit. Because they are ultimately same, mechanically speaking. So whatever. But for the stream, I'm going to try to at least get it right for lore reasons. Because there's like lore there, maybe. I feel like there is, with like, especially the Grace, there's lore there, so I try not to call them bonfires. Which I feel in Dark Souls, going back to being Berserk, the video game, in Dark Souls, they're bonfires because there's a scene from Berserk where Guts is resting at a bonfire. And this might kill me. Yeah. This guy has been killing my other character. The only difference is, well, this character is built differently. And I'll admit a little bit more how I'd like to build. Dodging is fun in its way, but I prefer blocking. Because here's the relationship, right? With blocking, you stand in place. Okay. Gotta be careful, there's a hole behind me. This character, much lower level than my other character, but I feel more powerful. Maybe it's just more my build. Oh, that's a bit so hard for my other guy, but my other guy is more like he's more glass cannon-y, so when he does his damage, he's fine. He's been shredding some bosses that I've been having difficulties with, like, say, this character. But, yeah, this character's been wrecking his day. He just hasn't been able to block him to the capacity that he needs to, or dodge, and he ends up getting cornered, and he doesn't do enough damage with, like, his abilities. So that's ultimately it. Like, if I can shred through their health, then I'm good. Something gonna attack me? I feel like this one I might be able to just get because he had to fight this thing, right? Because usually, don't trust the items. Because Miyazaki doesn't really hand you things. He's like, I will give you some stuff, but you have to fight for it, which makes people appreciate it a little bit more. I'm sort of whatever about it. I don't really... That's sort of the thing. The games aren't designed in a way that I care for them. And I feel like the way Miyazaki likes games, a lot of people like games like that. You know, that's sort of why these things are popular, because it appeals to a lot of the hardcore gamers, specifically hardcore gamer crowd. And to be fair, that's sort of what he's trying to cater towards. But I forgot what I was going to say about that. There's a sign of grace. There's grace. Oh, again, this is more Dark Soulsy, because in other areas, more checkpoints. This, I had to do all of that to get one checkpoint. But I did it, which honestly may be a strategy for my other guy, because he can get here, run past Night Dude, and just get the checkpoint. Then I can deal with him at my leisure. See, admittedly, you know, I'm fine with things like that. Whereas, like, Miyazaki's asking you to strategize in that way. I don't know. And maybe part of it is, like, I don't want to feel satisfied if I've worked too hard for something. Hi! Okay. Okay. I'm in a bad spot, because there's also a person shooting me. Let's retreat down. Which would give him more of the high ground, but I feel like he can't shoot me here. This is so much better with this character. Maybe I'm not sure if I'm better at it. Maybe a little bit. Like, this isn't even difficult. Maybe it's just easier for this kind of build. Jumping on over. No, you weren't even trying to kill me this time. Okay. Admittedly, I'm learning more of these soldiers guys. The spirit versions are harder because the spirit versions also teleport. So they'll be doing their 3 combo, but they're like here slash, and then they'll like teleport to here slash. So like, and when they teleport, I think you stay lock on, if I remember correctly, but still, it's like, damn. It makes it hard to find the opening and stuff like that. It is interesting how just changing little things like that completely change your relationship with an enemy, because they're mostly just the same, just the spirit versions of them. And that's also old school too, where you use enemy models and they're like mostly the same, just maybe like a different color. Which I feel literally the spirit versions of those enemies is that. They're a different color. Literally, they're just more see-through. That's cool. I appreciate it in some way, because I do like the retro games, but the retro games also annoy me. Maybe there's a pattern there. In fact, I dare say there is. Okay, he's going to use his horn. Later, nerds. Where is the... Shit, I'm in a bad spot. It's okay. It is not okay. Tactical retreat! Don't fucking remember where the door is. Where is the goddamn door? Where the fuck is the door? There's the door. Woo! That was annoying. But that's like a realistic kind of difficulty right there. It's like I would have died just because I didn't remember where the door was. Annoying? Yes. But I can appreciate that. It's when like say there's this big tree boss, and you literally walk in, and the thing charges you as you walk in the thing, and it hits you with an attack that one hit kills you, and you're like, okay. And admittedly, that was sort of bad luck. Okay, there's still a lot more people here than I would like. You do your 3-hit combo. Or not. If you don't, I will find a way to... There you go. Look. I am a turtle for this character, literally as a thing that makes him more of a turtle. Okay, let's be careful. I feel like there's a guy up here. Never mind. See, I'll show you my equipment, because I have this thing that... This. Green Turtle Talisman raises stamina recovery speed. I'm going to swap this out once I find something better. I don't know what yet. Oh, this is a talisman that I throw on. It makes it so... it's lost when I die instead of my runes. Maybe if I have a crap ton of runes and I'm in a very dangerous spot. Less useful in this game than, say, other Souls games where you could just teleport. Wait, sorry. Reverse of that. You can just teleport usually. There's some areas where you can't, so it's still useful there. Okay. I didn't die. I don't think I've died once during this area for all the shit I was talking about it. Yeah. Okay then. I don't know. I don't feel accomplished. I don't feel like it's because I don't want to feel accomplished. I just don't. I just feel like, okay, I did it now. That's an issue. Because the way this game is designed, you're supposed to, like, it's an actual struggle, so it's an actual accomplishment when you can beat these things. What is it? Contraption does not move. Okay. I don't know. I don't feel accomplished. I was kind of happy being that night guy, but I don't feel accomplished about it. Just feel like I finally beat him now. Oh, that's also partially on me. I'm not going to get too much into it but just with my upbringing, some past trauma, if I struggle with something, it just I don't know how to word it. It's not that I get scared or unhappy. It's along those lines. It's like if I struggle with something, I guess I just have to bring up the trauma, or it's not going to make sense. Basically, I was called a failure, and that no matter what I was going to do, I just wasn't good enough to do it. So it's that. When I struggle, it's those words have more truth to them, because it's like I am struggling because I am not good. So, and I guess like people would just say here, well, yeah, but you actually did it. You've gotten good. But I never feel good. I never have gotten to the point where I'm like, yeah, finally, I am good. Besides maybe with a few things in my life, like with writing. But even then, I don't know, I don't write like I should. That's a topic for another day. It's a little bit more serious than I want to get into right now. I leveled up. I have enough souls to level up once. Let's see. I feel like I probably do want to invest into dexterity. What does dexterity do, though? Explanation. I think it's dex scaling for weapons, casting time of spells, which is nice because those healing miracles take a long time and makes it harder for me to get knocked off my horse. Not super important for this character, but it actually has some nice things, like the mounted combat I do a lot, but other things should be more of my focus. Honestly, I feel like I really need to up my endurance a little bit more. I know I've been investing a lot into it, but as a heavy armor build, I really do, and I'm starting to get to a point where I'm going to become over... I'm getting to a point where I'm worried about being able to equip the things that I need to because of that. Let's see, like, do I even have enough to equip this sword? No, I'd be overloaded, so I'd have to change my equipment. Admittedly, I'm not building for that great sword, but oh! Apparently, I didn't realize this. This is a reference to Game of Thrones, because if you look at this, this is sort of like the throne, whatever the heck it's called. Honestly, not a huge fan of this weapon. I mean, just look at it, it would be poking into me. The lore's kind of interesting. It's a grafted sword, and you get it from a person who's been grafted. Like those bird things I was fighting earlier, they're grafted. Don't quote me on this. My friend already told me I'm fucking wrong about the lore, so great. But yeah, this sword for sure, it's in the description, it's grafted, so it's made from the swords of... It's made from the blades of other swords. I think it looks dumb. No offense to the people who like how it looks. I don't know, it also looks like it's cutting my shoulder, it's not great. I mean, even this. I don't like how I'm holding my sword now. Would it be fine? Probably. Swords were not really good against armor. Swords also weren't used as much as other weapons, like spears, very common in medieval ages, so were like maces and things, because yeah, it's just like a big club. Or like spears and axes. Axes were a farming implement, so you can just use that for combat if need be. These things were more common than swords. Swords were sort of like, I have status and I'm showing off my status. That said, I'm holding this, maybe, okay, it is kind of above my shoulder. And I couldn't do it sideways because that runs the risk of cutting my head off. But I should... I don't know. How would you would do this in real life? Probably keep it in the scabbard until you're in a combat, and then you'd hold it, you know? Normally. Because this, yeah, that's like digging shoulders, not great. So I hate how it looks. Is it petty of me? Maybe, yeah. Because it's just based on how it looks, but it's disengaging. I know people get flack for complaining about the realism of, say, historical things, but you're trying to have a suspension of disbelief in things, and it's like those things make it hard to suspend your disbelief. That did a lot of damage. I mean, ultimately not really, but could I avoid that damage? Potentially. This guy's going to throw stuff at me. Ugh, yes! Ooh! Ooh! Okay, there's two of them. That's not great for me. Tactical retreat. Not sure if I can tactically retreat from animals, but if I can funnel them in here. Okay, good. Be careful for the second one. Ah, yes! I got him to disengage. There you go. Just be smart. One of the most basic tactics, especially when you're one against many, which for the most part you are in this game. Funnel. It's how the frickin' soldiers from 300 did it. There you go. Maybe I should look more into battle tactics and actually like using strategy in this game. I feel like it would help. I have like rudimentary strategy, but yeah. Like having this crossbow, it's not very thematic for me, but I feel like it's important. Oh, that's on me. I spent 1 second too long looking at this going, that's a lot of barrels. That's probably something bad about them. Yup. There you go. He's still chasing me? Feel like he is. Okay. Potion. Damn, my healing potions heal a lot. Do I have more boistering items, though? Well, not for that. I need to find some more sacred tears. I found a bunch of them with my other character. Which, yes, people want me to show off grinding and exploring new areas with this character. I still will. I'm trying to show off like the new areas the first time I enter them. But I can't overdo it because then the series will like go on forever. It's a 100-hour game. And yeah, I feel like I will do some stuff on my own time. It's just, here's my methodology currently. I will not shy away from showing me doing some grinding, some exploration on camera, and then I will do some off camera because I need to increase the strength of my character, and yeah, just doing grinding over and over again isn't entertaining. It's not, I wouldn't call that good content. It's not what I want to produce. It's just like, oh, I'm going to fight these 5 guys over and over because they drop like 1,000 ruins a pop. No, it's just me going to the fire and going back and killing them and going. It's like, okay, we get it. I don't really want to show that off. That is a big knight for a little guy. The big knight wasn't too bad. I feel like that. What? What? Oh, on shots. Cool. Cool. Nope. Actually switch over. Did that... Why is that not even flying at him anymore? A shot into the thing. Time to tactical retreat. Tactical retreat. I don't know how that hit me. I don't know how that hit me through my shit. Jesus Christ. Before I used like 2 healing potions, I guess to even get here requires me to go through all those hawks, though admittedly there's one that got me and it wouldn't have been so bad. What was I supposed to do here? Maybe I could have thrown a firebomb at them? It's sort of the thing, is like, I get here, it's like, what could I have done different? And I get that's what he wants me to feel. What could I have done different to avoid taking damage? Because the issue is taking damage. You have limited healing options. That's hardly worth my time, actually. But okay. Limited healing options. And therefore, taking damage is a bad position to be in. I want to try to minimize the amount of times you take damage for areas where it's even harder to avoid taking damage. That's fine. The fine game design. Yeah. But there's an area over there. I don't trust the body. Let's grab these runes. I still don't feel like I've actually died. I've gotten close, especially with those fire bombs. This guy's just really hard to kill. Sort of his MO though. Is that that's not a living thing? Hi. The Ash barricade shield though is really awesome. Like I might just rock it for the rest of the game. But see, the thing is, when people say it's OP, it's like, bitch, there's a spell in this game where you just go to boss and then you kill them in one hit, quotation marks, because what you do is a beam attack, so you charge. But like I've seen wizards drop down magic shield and then just boom, do the beam attack, and then there's this boss and the boss is like, okay, time to hit him. Are you sure this is harder to Dark Souls? Then again, you did play this before. Oh, okay, yes, I am, in the sense that he's designed the bosses in this game around the idea that Souls vets are going to be playing this, so they're a little bit harder than, say, like the first boss from Dark Souls. The first boss in Dark Souls is like a true first boss, you know. Tough maybe when you first fight him, and then you come back and he's got really slow attacks that are really telegraphed and he can make things work, yada yada. It still kill you deader than shit, but first boss is like manageable. And this game, like Margit is fucking bullshit, but he's really more designed for the Souls vets, where you have to learn when to dodge and when to block. There's another one of these guys. Another one. Look, he's just hanging out here. Okay, he spotted me. That's not great. Okay, careful. I need to heal. I really do. Heal you. That's not what I wanted to do! Thought my healing flask was equipped. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh. When I hit this guy, I break his poise. There we go. Let's see. I'll be lurking, but also be reorganizing the room. Kids' bunk beds came by, but do not fit in the space because 1 inch. Oh, that's so annoying. So we play Tetris. They want to show you their spears. That's why. Get them. I got them. I killed them. That was still scary. I still don't like it. And you know what? That's just a regular dude. Like, okay, going back to Dark Souls, there's the Black Knights. These guys are sort of equivalent to that. There's the Black Knights, and the beginning of the game, super tough. But when you kill them, they're perma-dead. But yeah, and admittedly, this is, well, this is still like start of game. You could technically just run off here and do this rather soon, Margit would be tough. He's sort of a check here. Mimics Veil. What is this? It is 5. I'll probably be wrapping up here soon anyways. Use... What? Golden Veil of intricate design. Use FP to mimic nearby objects. When Godric was hounded from Lanedale, the royal capital. This was one of a multitude of treasures he took with him, also known as Marika's Mischief. Okay. Costs 6? Well, let's try this thing. Is it equipped? Equipment. This. What? I'm a box. Are you dumb? Okay, let's try it out here. No, I'm a tree. What? That doesn't make sense. Oh, no. Statue that used all my resources. You know, I am going to keep that equipped. Wait, no, I'll keep it unequipped and I'll put it on when I need a stealth. I feel like that's a reference to Metal Gear Solid. Snake! 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 I should have enough for an ash barricade. I guess to be safe, I probably should drink the potion. There we go. Is there a Sight of Grace? Okay. Hello, are you going to call your friends? No, you're dead. But yeah. Also, I didn't realize he had kids. Or we're dealing with kids at the very least. Oh, I broke your guard. I am better than you. And that's a thing. In Dark Souls, or any of the Souls games, when you see a big thing, you go, that's a big thing. I'm not sure if I really want to deal with big thing, because big thing will probably kill me. Okay, I gotta be careful. I'm making a lot of noise. You messed me because you suck. Don't diss me, because I'm gonna make history. Also, why are the enemies randomly sometimes tougher than other ones? That is something that I would say is BS. If you have some sort of thing that signifies an enemy is tougher than its friends, like say a different color. That's why they did the different colors in NES games. That's good design. Just having enemies that look literally the same and are randomly tougher, that's bad game design. I know, I learned that from a D&D session I ran. We'll see. Yeah, 2 sons. My brats but angels. Yeah, that sounds about right. I love my nieces and nephews, but I'm not going to lie. There was just one day I was with them, and they're god awful. Like, one was jumping on the other one, and they just kept climbing over things, and when you're like, stop. This is not safe. They did it more. They're just being buttholes that day. And I was like, I don't think I want kids. No offense. I mean, yeah, kids are awesome, but also like, god damn, what the hell goes on through their little minds where they're like, yeah, I'm testing boundaries today. It's like, god damn it. Oh Jesus, yep, that's my kids. Yeah, I know. Okay, like, I won't pick on them too much. I know specifically of a thing I did as a kid that was like that. Okay, we're at the dinner table. We got in trouble. So little me was like, I'm going to just laugh. And my dad's like, stop it! I told you you're trouble. And it's like, I told you we gotta eat in silence. That was your punishment. That was the punishment. I was like, what? No, I'm thinking of the Shrek movie, and it's so funny. That's me being... Literally, that was me being a brat. So... But, like, what the hell was going on through my little mind? Why did I think that? That's such, like, a thing. I get it. In a sense, I gotta learn about the world, which involves testing boundaries a little bit, but little me, what the hell, dude? Oh, I know this guy. You fought him in the beginning of the game. Okay. I mean, see, good game design here. You have, like, an enemy that comes back, and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. And whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, we are so weird as kids. Yep. That's your choice not to have kids. They can be a handful, so trust me, you do you. Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought about it. Okay, here's my take on most things. Like, if I don't think it's really, like, an achievable thing, don't think about it. Like, kids, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a significant other. I'm not close to having one as far as I know. So, why even think about having kids? It's not something... God damn, I'd rather go up against that guy when I have more potions. But of course, he's in a position. Alright? This is arguably good game design. Though frustrating game design. He's in a position where you have to get through a lot of bullshit to get to him. So you're probably going to have used potions by then. Unless you play like a fucking god. Let's be real, that's not most people, and it's not going to be you on your first try. He's guarding some items, though. I mean, of course he is. And there's... let's put on... We'll replace the crossbow for now. And if I find that I really should have it... What? I put it on my sword. That's what I did. I'm a dum-dum. Crossbow goes back. And I'll do... It doesn't look like it's super important, but I'll do this real quick. But yeah. So, do I want kids? I don't know. But at that very moment, I was like... God damn, maybe I don't actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Can I cross this rope? You're gonna throw shit at me. That was not the stuff I was thinking he was going to throw at me. Okay. I'll take that over a fire thing. BRB, feeding tortoises. Cool. Cool. Yeah. But my friend's like, maybe these games just aren't for you. I can agree to that. I don't honestly feel like these games are for me. But maybe in a sense, it might be good for me to play to overcome the challenges, in the sense that, I don't know, one of the biggest issues we have with these games is that it just doesn't feel satisfying once I can actually overcome this challenge. But that's in part because of, like I said, past trauma. Oh, hi. Are we going to dance? Are we going to dance? I feel like we should dance. God damn. Never mind. This is my last healing potion. Yeah, I'm just going to leave you be. Also, I'm not getting like healing potions back. When you play in the actual open world proper, you get healing potions back when you kill enemy packs. Not so much here. I feel it's intentional. This dungeon's vibe is supposed to be more Dark Souls. Never mind. I am... Shit! I might die here. Get out! Get out, get out, get out! Shit! Okay, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. It's not safe, but I'm... Oh, fuck. Fuck me. It's my last potion. Why I'm here. There is rats. Okay. I gotta be careful. I need another site of grace. I just do. It's a lot of horseshit that I'd have to traverse to get here again. I'm scared to do anything because I don't want to trigger the horde. There we go. Okay. Exile armor. These are the exiles? That makes sense. Godric. Had to leave the capital. So I feel like... Okay. Got shot at from a guy in there. Okay, he's coming for me. That's sort of what I want, though. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. please be nobody else in here. This isn't fun for me. I could see how it could be fun for some people. It's like, oh no, I've got no potions. This is so tense. I don't think it's supposed to be fun in like the sense of this particular situation's fun. Like maybe when I overcome it because it's so tense. But god damn, this is tense. Because I have no way to heal. Wait a minute, I got... Oh! Motherfucker! Motherfucker! When did you get in here? For fuck's sake, game. I do have ways to heal. I got this. I can do another one. There you go. But I'm running low. I don't have any more mana either. Yeah. Just be careful. Guess I could use the veil here. I did get it. It is an option. But again, it costs mana. And I might want to conserve that. At this point, there's a lot of people shooting at me. God damn, I messed up the timing of that. Okay. I'm in a really bad spot. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please. Okay. I don't want to traverse the cloud. Why didn't you hit your friend with that fire? It's my question. Is there a site of grace up here? Oh, great. Now I can't go back. I could teleport back, but I can't run back. But then, like, there's that one area with the two guys, because the knights just come back. I know that for a fact, because of my other character. So yeah, the tower, I could run from a lot of these things, in a sense. He's doing fine. There we go. You know what? Fuck it. I do have the crossbow for a reason. Okay. There's one guy down. Where is this other guy? I don't know. See, this is it though. Miyazaki wants you to be here, right? And be like really tense. And then when you overcome it, you're like, yes. There we go. Sorry, I gotta focus. Like, I am full try-hard mode right now. I gotta be. Admittedly, me going back to try to fight that guy. Not smart. That's on me. Got magic grease. I don't know how to use grease. I've tried. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, that's... Nope. And if I aggro him, everybody else is going to try to kill me. Yeah. Okay. They can't shoot me through the things, though. Welcome to the stream. This is full try-hard mode right now. We're in the castle. I have no health potions left. I am low on mana. Yeah. I'm sort of trapped because there's a big guy behind me. Okay. They're trying to scissor maneuver. I mean, that's what I would do if I was them. Careful. Yes! Oh shit. Go, 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 go. Shouldn't have tried to do that big stab. So I was going to have a little bit more time. Damn. Okay. I don't want to shoot you. That's the two guys coming for me. Just slow, methodical. Yeah. In a way, I feel like I'm playing this game the way Miyazaki would like me to play it. It's like, you gotta be careful. I will respect the Souls games for how they make you deal with their world. 'Cause, like, let's be real. In other fantasy games, right? You'll be told, like, oh, the goblins are attacking the town. It's a big issue for, like, the town. And you go there, there's just one guy, and there's like 100 goblins, and you kill them all. No problem. That sort of takes away from the world, right? Because the world was like, goblins are an issue. But you're like, really? Why are they, like, bothering the common folk? And that's supposed to make you feel different. What? You fucking asshat! Really? You decided to run this time. Okay. Well, you know what? Fuck you. If that's how you want to play this. Admittedly, I am running low on shots. So, that's not great for me. And he's trying to shoot me. But you know what? He can't hit me from over there. So you're going to have to try to walk for me. There we go. Which side are you going to try to approach? I really need a sight of grace. Oh, are you going to destroy the thing for me? I'd appreciate it. I think he's giving up. But I don't really want you to give up. Never mind then. But I feel like this will be the one. Because I sort of triggered him closer to here. There we go. I appreciate that atmosphere and the setup for this. I don't really care for the feeling though. It's like one man braves the world, and you're like, yeah, did it. I don't really feel like I did it. I just feel like I'm here. It is a thing that I am currently doing. And I guess I haven't fully overcome this just yet. Might be able to sneak. Worried about this guy up top. Yeah, he's coming for me. Okay. Go, 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 go. Is another guy going to try to shoot at me? I know that other guy's coming for me. Could I use these? No. Okay, here he comes. It's like, yeah, I saw you from the top of the tower. It's like, I know you did. I saw you from the bottom. It's like, you're not special. Okay. Go, 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 go. It's John Cena! Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Give me your stuff. A smoldering butterfly. Not bad. You use them to craft fire pots, which are useful grenades. Okay, what's up here? A wooden great shield, which imagine is lighter than a regular great shield. Still heavier than my current shield, but okay. This is worse. Like, I would only really use this for like a wretch or something where I'm not finding anything else, but I mean, look at these stats. The lightning stats are better significantly, that's like half, but fire worse, holy worse, physical, which is sort of one of the more important stats for a shield. Well, I'd argue even like magic, because again, this is the reason why magic goes through shields. And this is the percentage of damage that is negated by the shield when blocking. So that is 100% of physical damage. And this is only 79. So with this shield, if I was to block normal attacks, I'd still take some damage. I have noticed some attacks, not so much. I think there's still a threshold that has to be reached, but most attacks, like those knight guys, probably would be going through this physical. So, whoops, let's look at the thing. Great shields boost high damage mitigation, guard capacity, making enemy attacks easy to repel. Yeah. Also, guard boost is nice. It's like the stamina that you need to block, but also I feel like it impacts how much it breaks their guard when they hit you. This is the one I want, the gilded. It's so flippin' heavy though. Jeez. But this is worth it because it's 100 and everything goes up. But yeah, that's not for a while. This is one of the reasons I have to get my... Well, I'd have to both get my strength up for this and my endurance. Let's check this out. Wooden great shield reinforced with metal ornamentation. What does this say? A metal great shield coated with gold. Okay. Carried by knights loyal to Godric. Ah, yeah, so the knights in this area are loyal to Godric. So Godric, I believe, he's definitely a noble. I don't think he's like the king here. I think he might be like a lord, maybe a duke or something. That's me not understanding medieval royalty. He is one of the higher ups, and he can give out land, so he has to be like, yeah, a noble of capacity. And I know that because of the guy we talked to earlier this stream. Was talking about how he got the castle from Godric. Red tinge in the gold coat mirrors the primordial matter that became the Erdtree. Oh, the color of homeward yearning. Okay. I just really like a sight of grace. What's this message say? Be wary of rump. There's a big guy there. Right? Yeah, I could stab him. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't die. Careful. But I'd argue in the Souls games, particularly this dungeon too, what's more useful than a sight of grace sometimes is a shortcut. There we go. We got a grace. We got grace. Yeah. That is a relief. It really is. That's interesting. It's interesting how a game can make you feel that. I don't care for it. It doesn't really do much for me besides make me kind of appreciate the game design. But that's fair. What is this? I feel like I've just opened up a shortcut too. Maybe this may lead to more. I don't want to rest at the grace, because then literally all my progress that I've just did does not open from the side will be negated. I'd have to kill all those foes again. It might be prudent. I am low on just about everything. Where am I at? I have enough souls to level up, so I'd rather not die. Admittedly, with this Sight of Grace, it gives me access to this loop, which will make this encounter over here easier. That's the, again, a way that he's designed this. It's like, first time you encounter something is tough, and then you overcome it, and then you earn the thing. You earn the thing that makes it easier in the sense of you to have to repeat it again, or you earn item. Yeah. It's part of the reason why I thought after he did Sekiro that he's going to just stop making RPGs and start making action adventures, because he could really regulate when and how you got your power-ups. So you couldn't just like grind. You'd have to literally get good at his game to continue. Let's see. Getting a pike. Getting a cold ruin. Now that I have, why didn't that connect? I don't know. I mean, it's like right there. I was literally right on him. There we go. Just be careful. Look around. Look up. Yeah, we got a guy up there. He's an archer for sure. Oh, I should read the exile armor. I wanted to have finished this area, but honestly, taking me a while. I'm sort of out of time. So I'm probably just going to call it. It's the thing. I feel like if I keep going, this guy is going to shoot at me. That's another thing that Miyazaki likes to do. Is, like, if you're not paying attention, he likes to do the backstabs. Which makes sense, because the whole thing of that is like, well, not backstab, sorry. Like, when you run through an enemy from previous will jump out from behind you and attack. So back attacks. And that's because he's like, should have been paying attention. I missed. Okay. With Elden Ring, you could just run off to grind. So there's that. There's a lot that you can do in the world. You don't just have to keep attempting areas and stuff. That took more shots than I would have liked. But he's dead, and he fell. Which lets me get his item. Which is bolts. That's actually pretty useful considering how much I've been using them. There's a lot of people up here. I mean, I get the drop on them, but... yeah. I gotta call this, though, so I'm not going to bother. I don't really want to rest is an issue, because I've done all this, and as soon as I rest, I'll have to do it again. It's like I would honestly prefer to die, rather than I'd be like, okay, well I lost the progress anyways, so I have to do it again anyways. But I think I really should rest, though. I have a level up in me, and this will be where we end. I'll do the level up, and then I can just continue from here. And that said, I feel like I might run off of this character and do some grinding and exploring. I know people would like to see that, so this is my take on that, is when I do it, I will show it off. Well, it's like when I stream, I won't shy from doing stuff like that. I'm going to do some of it off camera just to make the series better, make it flow better, and make it so it's not just me, you know, grinding over and over again, you know? On camera, that'd just be whatever. What do I want to put the point in? I did endurance. I mean, upping my damage wouldn't really be the worst thing in the world. Could use some more like strength, some dex. Well, I don't need dex as much. The issue with this build is it really wants a lot of different stats, and you can make an argue because it's like a paladin, but paladins are always stat hungry. Like vigor, health, important because, you know, tanky boy. Mind, FP, not as important. My miracles aren't the main focus, but they exist. They're there for a reason. Lets me heal. So, important. And also in this game, it's what lets you use your skills. So, important there. Endurance, yes. Heavy armor, it's a must. So, okay, that's already 3 stats that are like, okay. Admittedly, you could mark one off. So that's 2 stats. But then strength, important, and required for wearing heavier armor. So that is definitely 3 stats by now. 4 if you're like, okay. Dexterity allows you to use some of the more advanced weaponry. So that's important in that sense. And also, well, it allows you to ride horseback rather. Not the most important, sort of like mind, but a little bit maybe, or sort of on par. But at this point, we've gone through like half the list, right? And for each one, you're kind of like, yeah, I could see this. Intelligence, actually, just because there's some faiths that really match the paladin aesthetic, but require intelligence. So there's an argument to be made for your intelligence. Faith, obviously. And the only one that's sort of like, you probably actually don't need to put a point into here, Arcane. And even then, if you wanted to use dragon magic, then yeah. But then I would just recommend swapping intelligence out for Arcane. And also I wouldn't really recommend doing dragon magic with a paladin. No offense, I mean the dragon magic's cool. You could do it for your damage things. I have a dragon character, it just requires a lot of mana, and as a paladin you want your mana to be focused on other things than those spells. Welcome back, Hawaiian. I'm actually just about to end stream. I have to go do some things. This area is taking me a while, and I'll just be honest, I kind of just need a break right now. I traversed the area though, just to show you real quick what I did. So I was so close to dying. I had like no health potions. I forget exactly when you left, but I ran through here, right? With no health potions, no mana potions, low on mana because I used it to heal. Just like going, where's the next checkpoint? Where's the next site of grace? And by happenstance, I came over here. I found the site of grace. I was like, ah, yeah. But I made a comment about that, which is like, I felt relieved, but I didn't feel like I did it. I just was like, okay, that's some stress off my mind. But god damn. No worries. Breaks are very well needed. Yes. Particularly with like games like this. It's like very tense and intense the whole way through. Which I can appreciate them for setting up an atmosphere like that. It doesn't make it more rewarding for me. It's just like, I guess the best way to describe it is like, it's a thing that I have to overcome. And yeah, it's a thing everybody has to overcome. That's me double, like, shooting myself in the foot. But just for the counter argument, people would be like, yeah, it's a thing that anyone has to overcome. But then you do it, and then you feel satisfied. It's like, no, that's not what I'm saying. It's just, it's there, it's a thing that I have to overcome. And that's it. That's, like, my thought process on it. And once I overcome it, it's like, I overcame the thing that I needed to overcome. It sort of just dies there. There's nothing more from it for me. And, yeah, maybe playing this game, I'm not sure if it'll be cathartic. I think mostly it'll just kind of irritate me, but there's aspects of it that I like enough that I can keep on going. But maybe it'll be like a stepping stone for me to just feel more appreciative of the things that I do. What do you say? Whoa, making it hard mode, huh? What's making it? Oh, like no health potion? I wasn't doing that intentionally. It's just the distance between these two sites of grace. So the other areas of the game have not been this bad. Maybe some of the more main areas and main dungeons will be this bad. But holy shit, this is more like how a Souls game was designed. So like the bonfires in Dark Souls were very few and far between. So there's a lot that you had to do between them, which was very much intentional. That's the thing we can all appreciate. Everything here is like intentional, you know, but I really don't know what to put my next. I do actually. I should up my vigor. Like, yeah. This character is not super high in damage. I mean, obviously you need to up damage in this game just because damage is important. He fell off in the pit. Well, that sucks. But you know what? He's right by the site of grace. I feel like he used it. That would have been acceptable death for me. I'd be like, oh, okay then. But I'm right here. Just can get my souls back. No harm, no foul. Okay, I should definitely do some crafting, but look how much health I have. I have almost as much health as my endurance. That's not bad. That's only at 17. Okay, but yes, I'm going to call it here. Now there's a part of me that just wants to keep going. But no, I should go do some homework. And also, this guy's using that weapon from the guy that... Okay, he's probably doing New Game Plus. That guy's definitely wearing shit that you get later on. But I'm going to call it here. Thank you so much for joining, Ryan, and the nice conversation as always. And everybody else who might have joined, thank you as well. Both of you, and I hope you've enjoyed this bit of the Dragon's Treasure. And if you could, I'd very much appreciate a like if you haven't already. And sub if you, yeah, really enjoyed. I don't want to be annoying about that, but it's just nice to have a reminder because I know personally sometimes I might forget, yada yada. Anyways, thank you. You're amazing. Stay beautiful.